My number one tip for new Promise students is to set a schedule. Look at that syllabus. Look to see when the assignments are due, when the tests are happening. Go into your calendar and make sure that if you get a test coming, you can probably need 6 or 7 hours for studying. A couple days before that, chunk out 3 hours of one day, 3 hours the next day, and then be ready for that test. For the homework, you're probably gonna have homework every week. So maybe Tuesdays and Thursdays or whatever works in your schedule. Spend an hour or two, few hours, and get that homework done. It's not a suggestion to do the homework. Get the homework done, you'll get a good grade. Pretty much everybody who does their work and does the studying succeeds. And that's the secret of success for being a successful Promise student.
One tip for Promise students is to use the library early and often. We have resources to help you succeed from day one and throughout your college career. Day one, you want to get your college, any of the textbooks that are required for your classes. You can request copies for quarterly rental, so you can borrow a textbook for the whole quarter. Programs such as EOPS and College Promise and Equity, students in those programs, we are able to purchase new materials. Otherwise, supplies are first come, first serve. We have tutoring. Math tutors are available all library hours. We have 2 math tutors that can assist you. They work in small groups. We have writing tutors available from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Writing tutors will work with you one-on-one. And in addition to tutoring and textbooks, we provide research help. So every time you've got a research project or paper, you can stop by, ask to speak with a librarian.
All right, well, my tip for Promise students is showing up is half the battle, and the other tip is just do the work.
So my advice to new Promise students is to really think about leveraging your personal relationships. One of the things we all encountered when we were students in college is that we experienced stress. We experienced the demands of trying to deal with our schedules, dealing with work, dealing with our family commitments. If you have children, responsibilities you might have for taking care of other family members. So as much as you're connected to your family and your friends, really leverage and use those relationships to help support you, to help deal with stress, and to help deal with really achieving some happiness in your life, because having happiness is one key aspect of focusing on getting out of college on a successful track.
So my one tip for new Promise students is that you regularly log on to your online classes. It's not that you can just log on once a week. It's not self-paced. Your instructors are going to be setting up their class on a weekly basis, so don't fall behind.
Okay, the one suggestion I think I have for students is that you really got to think about how much time you're going to spend on your schoolwork, and really what that includes, and to me what you have to do is sit down and look at your schedule and how many hours are you in school, how many hours is it going to take you to prepare, to read and to complete your homework, papers, whatever other assignments you have, projects and so forth, and then how much time you want to be spending with your family and friends. And if you work a job, you really have to figure that out, and you sit down and I think it even helps to write it all out. How many hours am I going to spend on school? How many hours am I going to spend at work? How many hours am I going to spend with my family and friends? And then you have to make sure that once you develop a plan, because I'm a big planner, you should stick to it, because that's what I think is going to lead to your success. You have to be, I think, fairly rigid in sticking to the plan. I mean, there's always going to be life changes that occur, but ultimately I think that you got to stick to the plan.
My tip for new Promise students is go to every class. Even if you feel like you know the material, going to every class will make sure that you know exactly what the instructor's expectations are.
So my advice for the new Promise students is have fun. Enjoy your time here at LTCC. Be organized, read your syllabus, get to know your professors, go to the office hours. I'm waiting for students to come to my office hours, but have fun. Enjoy the time that you have in the college. It's a great place to do new friends, learn from new people, and enjoy your time here. Have fun.
I would say my best advice for new students, for any new college student, is to be proactive. be engaged in what you're doing and what you're pursuing here at the college. Don't be passive about it. Visit the counseling office frequently. Communicate with your instructors often. And when things sometimes maybe cause some problems or you have some bumps in the road, please come and let one of us know. And always be on top of things, at least with your communication. That's my best advice.
My advice to first-year students is to try everything and be as involved as you possibly can.